Oh, okay. There we go. All right. I need to set up my password. Can't have you guys looking at that. All right, there we go. $17 people. Right. Okay. Oh, right. So Labyrinth, Void Arc, Alexander. I don't have that. Really? Are you serious? My God. this guy's getting wrecked. Oh, come on. I'm within semi-reach. Very calming music for an area filled with lava monsters. Almost carefree. still a good amount of EXP. Average wait time 6 minutes. Nope. Oh, hang now. Yeah. Oh my god. Like, it's crazy. Just the fact that I have to go back and fight these extreme modes, or not modes, but versions of these primals. And it's like, no, oh, I don't want to go up against Leviathan again, or Odin. Not Odin, now Ramu. Okay. Should probably put on some protect. And that's it. Too bad that they don't have a crystal there. Hey, H&A, welcome. So the gigabit connection got fixed and all that. And so, yep, that's why my bit rate is at like 5,000 right now. Yep. Yep. Godspeed. Yeah, it looks good. Looks real good. I want to see if I can turn it up higher after I'm done streaming this afternoon. What's a recommended amount for people who have like a gigabit connection? But yeah, so I was playing pub, you know, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and I just couldn't get into it. Like, to me, it just felt like a generic FPS, no, third-person shooter with Hunger Games style, no, gameplay in a way. Well, and almost got Final Fantasy 7 beat. Nice, nice, nice. Did you unlock Omni Slash? Please tell me you did. Did you beat all the weapons? That's the other thing. You haven't beaten Final Fantasy 7 in the Ultimate Weapons. That would be next. Awesome. I'm not talking about just like the ultimate weapons for like the characters, but I mean like fighting the weapons as well. Gold Chocobo already too. Nice. You know what I mean. Yeah, I got Cloud killing all. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. Alright. Yep. And of course he got Knights of the Round as well. Oh, right, yep. What? You don't have Knights of the... You don't know which cave that is? Dude, come on. It's like in a small, I think it's in the northwestern or southwestern cave. I don't know where it is. Come on. Google that shit. Google it. Man, don't be lazy. No, I should do a Final Fantasy VII run as well. Final Fantasy run. Been using it. Shit. Well, then you would have gotten the Knights of the Round by then, nah? Huh? Huh? Would have used it on the weapons. Would have torn them up. That and Omni Slash. Yeah, that stuff is a science, man. Man, fucking little kid. I beat the shit out of him. Just for talking back to me. Yeah, it is. Like, the gold chocobo is ridiculously OP. By the way, speaking of Knights of the Rounds, where is it? Ah, put you right over. Put you over here, Mega Man. Alright, 1 second. Put you there, put you there, put you there. Come here. Come here, baby. There you are. There you are. Knights of the Round. Right there, dude. Yep. Once I saw this on Amazon, I was like, it is mine. It is mine. And I have, what the fuck is that? Oh, I have Death Gaze and Bahamut Zero. I also have Marlboro and Kefka in another box. I need to get that box out here. Let's see. I also have... You can't see him. Ifrit as well. Yeah, dude, I love Final Fantasy monsters. I do. Ah, it's time to show you my swag, my Final Fantasy swag. Let's see, this is Yuna, but like a monster form of Yuna or some shit like that. I don't know, I got it off of Amazon. Dude, Marlboro is awesome. I love Marlboros. You know what, when it comes down to like the Final Fantasy creatures, you know how everyone's like, oh, Moogles, they're great, or Chocobos? For me, it's Marbles. Marbles. And this is Marius. Marius the Corrupt. As well. Yeah. Marius is pretty awesome. And Final Fantasy, we still have, oh, I have Yojimbo, and here, let me just show you this one right here. Oh, and I have the Magus Sisters too. Fucking love the Magus Sisters. But I have this collection right here. Yeah, Ribbon is pretty amazing. So I have Vincent, Ifrit, from Final Fantasy X, Bahamut from Final Fantasy IX, Siren from Final Fantasy VIII, and Shinryu from Final Fantasy V. My babies! And I used to have a lot more, but, you know, time and moving and all that, you know, just some things got lost. But yeah, Yojimbo. I used to have Gilgamesh as well. I did have Gilgamesh. But one day I'm going to have all my figures back and be like, yeah, Gilgamesh. Michael, I was dreaming, do you know? There should be. Can you get a ribbon as a prize from the roller coaster or one of the mini games in Gold Saucer? I thought you could. I'm a Mega Man. Here, Mega Man. No, actually, you're gonna sit on. No, I need to finish up Grand Kingdom. The coaster is not easy. It actually is. The coaster is fairly easy. What you need to do is not hold down the fire button. Just keep pressing it to always shoot max power. That's what I learned like way back in the day. You know, one of my friends told me about it, and I'm like, oh hell yeah. Yeah. Yep, just tap it. That's what I did. Just tap it before you wrap it. Yeah. Because then you're always shooting max power. So just keep tapping the fire button, and you'll blast down just about everything. Yeah, tap that shit, dude. Yeah, a couple thousand. Yeah, with the gold chocobo, of course. But yeah, getting the gold chocobo is a science. Like, I do want to play like the other Final Fantasy games, and I have them on Steam. You know what? I should do that. I should do that. Because being a huge Final Fantasy fan, no, I should focus a lot on like the Final Fantasy series during my streaming. Because I played the first one when it came out in 1985. Like, that was my first Final Fantasy. And it's like, you know, and I like how the series has changed and progressed and, you know, sort of adapted to the times. But out of all the Final Fantasies, I wasn't really impressed with 9. I just, yeah. Well, okay. We're talking about remakes now. We're talking about remakes with me now. Okay, all right. So the PSP version of Final Fantasy 1 was definitely one of the better ones. It was. However, with the no, sorry. I'm thinking about Final Fantasy 4 in that regard of the remakes. My bad. Yeah, Final Fantasy 1 for the PSP is the best one. Final Fantasy 4, not the PSP not the 3DS version, but actually the Game Boy Advance version is the better one. A Game Boy Advance, was it 2D or was Game Boy Advance? I'm pretty sure. No, it was the Game Boy Advance version. Final Fantasy IV was the better version because not only, yeah, Final Fantasy XII remake does look good. The reason why Final Fantasy IV on the GBA is better than on the 3DS is because it had more optional bosses. It had some, I think it had 1 or 2 extra bonus dungeons as well. It had a lot more to offer. Now, the 3DS version obviously has, you know, graphical enhancement, dialogue, whatever, you know. in those regards. It was really good. The remake of Final Fantasy VI, of course, on the Game Boy Advance, phenomenal. Especially when you're going up against the Kaiser Dragon. So instead of adding things like they do in the new remakes, they took away things. Yeah, they did. In Final Fantasy IV Remake for the 3DS, they took a lot away. The After Years was a terrible port because in the After Years, the enemy encounter rate shot through the roof. Like, you couldn't take no more than like 5 steps, and then bam, enemy encounter. It was so stupid. And of course, it being physical, you couldn't do anything about it. So you would have to download the ROM and get like a mod for it, or a modded ROM of the After Years and play it that way. I don't know. I don't know if it's like that on Steam. I personally, here, let me go check it out. Because it's been so long. No, actually, I don't have Final Fantasy IV. Oh wow, I don't have Final Fantasy IV. Let me go check this out. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy XI. Final Fantasy IV. Alright. Final Fantasy IV, the After Years. Here. Yeah, exactly. They don't have 1 in 12. It's like, come on. One was really... Dude, come on. Square Enix. Alright, the After Years. Okay, I'm looking at the reviews here. It's perfect. The characters. Well, here's the other thing. After Years should not have happened. It's like they tried to milk Final Fantasy IV and failed miserably. Yeah, I did see that. Even for the PS4 as well. They're going for like a closed or open beta for the multiplayer. Alright, so this game is apparently locked in 30 FPS. Let me go check the... Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that is true. I didn't want to bring up Discord. Fuck off, Discord. Now, Final Fantasy VI. I don't have Final Fantasy VI. What? All right. Yeah, same here. Lightning Returns. Final Fantasy 13. Fuck no. Oh my god. No one cared about Lightning. Like, they tried to make Lightning a thing. They tried to make her like another Cloud, and she wasn't. She just wasn't. She didn't have the dynamic and grieving backstory that Cloud had. Six was the last cartoon one? Oh, you mean Pixel? Yeah. Lightning is from 13. You mean Pixel? Yes. 6 was the last pixelated one. 7 was the first 3D. Yes. Final Fantasy 4. Yeah. I wish these were on sale. I seriously do. I'm looking also at Final Fantasy. Well, okay, so I have Final Fantasy V. I should get Final Fantasy. Ah, they were? Fuck. Fuck. Yeah. Now, Final Fantasy 13-2 I did enjoy. Yeah. 13-2 I did enjoy with the exception of the DLCs. That was bull crap. Because I bought Gilgamesh, right? And it didn't say anything in the description about having to fight Gilgamesh and having to be at like nearest, like the highest level. And the battle itself was just... Nope. And I already have Type 0 on my PS4. Mobius Final Fantasy, I already have that on my iPhone. Final Fantasy 11. Now, yeah, same here. Chaos Core. Yep. Now, if they remade Final Fantasy 11 and instead made it like an MMO, like a huge MMO, what they could do, remake 11 with updated graphics and all that, and have it sort of like, a group of 4 people. You and your friends, or you and like 3 other random people, go out and do the quests. And all the quests are, changed around, modified to fit a group of 4 people. So you and your 4 friends can go around, the world in Final Fantasy 11. But no, that's just me wishful thinking. 10.2 HD Remaster, already have it on console. Oh god, I actually... okay, there we go. Yeah, 11... after you reach level 10, you have to be in the party in order to progress through the game. You cannot solo anything. Yeah, seriously. Yep, it was so dumb. Well, it was Square Enix's first RPG. Well, MMO RPG. Not RPG, but MMO. Yep. Oh, I have it on 4K res too. Nice. Graphics are way good. Nice. Yeah. Is there a Chrono Trigger on Steam? Because if there is, I'm going to get it. Chrono Trigger. Oh, Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry has not been downloaded. You don't know what Chrono Trigger is? Where are we talking right now? Get the fuck out of here. Let me check Steam. Nope, no Chrono Trigger. Wow. There's I Am Setsuna, which is like a homage or whatever. Yeah, come back. Come back. So yeah, I need to up that res. Alright, alright, alright. Fine. Leave me here. Alright, man, good talking to you. Have fun with Final Fantasy VII.
Someone's coming.
Yep.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma, my master, a traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans. Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
Come now. You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Korjin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane. But we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word. Kill him. Surely you can do that much.
Oh man,
Unless
she's
you're guilty of
messed up.
something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Oh, very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there. Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
But they're my parents.
Stop and think for a moment. If you go charging in now, every one of those villages is as good as dead. We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness. I will approach the village alone and identify myself as a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive. They will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
We live and die at the pleasure of the kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go.
Why can't he just go in there and fight them? Be like, what's up?
Sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, we may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
And no party form up. Oops, east to herp, derp, 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 derp. So it's up there, obviously, but it's like... yeah, no. Can I just fight them? Easy peasy. The Mughals. I was gonna start. I'd be like, oh fuck you guys. Should have been should have took this seriously. I actually have the soundtrack too of this. Go on, butt munch. Go ahead and wipe. The goal in this fight is oh, it's a 10% thing kill. Yep, you don't kill all the Mogs. You take them down to like 10%. Or around 10%, yeah. And kill one. Oin. To kill Oin. Of course, me being the white mage, I don't have to care about that. People, get out of the AoE. Oh my god. Seriously. Seriously. My God. Getting flashbacks. Well, we can get him down, but... This area is so huge. What happened? What happened? It's like I died and a couple other people died. And it's like, how? And now we have to listen to this Tim Burton-esque soundtrack again. Now 0%. Ah, God, I forgot. I totally forgot to do that. I don't even know what happened. I was doing my thing. Halfway, just like always. Having fun with emotes. almost have him. Almost. Wrong Russian kiss. You'd think. Hey, I heard you did the train. What do you do? Mainly, well, 1 second. Oh, alright. Just like treadmill, And lifting weights, no arm curls, that sort of thing. Nothing, you know, over the top. On the treadmill, I'm usually either jogging on like the highest setting for like almost an hour, or running. So, you know, I want to get back into that. Yeah, what about you, dude? Yeah, it is, definitely. No, I'm trying to be consistent about it, and that's what's key, is consistency. Yeah, same. You know, I try not to overdo myself. Not to put my body through like too much stress. €500? What? I'm paying like $30. God, that's expensive. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. That's just dumb. We were close, but it was like, nope. Yeah, 500 a year. they should have like the best equipment ever for that price. It has to be big, a big gym for that upkeep. That's not worth the price then. If it's only gonna be that much, that's dumb. Right. Alright, I actually need to get going. I know this is kind of sudden, but there we go. Yeah, I need to get going. I need to help out with a few errands. When I do come back later on this evening at 7, it'll probably be Final Fantasy XII or some other RPG. We'll see. But thank you, Philip, for hanging out, and everyone else. Excuse me, Agent A for hanging out as well. Greatly appreciate it, and I appreciate the fact that Itogesh, you are still a GameWisp subscriber. Totally cool dude. And alright, and I will see you all later. Alright, you take care, Philip, and everyone else, and alright, night or evening.